welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a fun one. It is a full review, first impressions review on a brand new concealer from Covergirl. This is their Trublend concealer. I'm very excited. They have quite a few products in this line that I'm starting to try out. A lot of really great products and a lot of really great affordable products. So if you guys want to see my thoughts and see a demo using the new Covergirl Trublend concealer, then just keep on watching. All right guys, just jumping, I don't know what that was. Jumping right in, we are, as I mentioned in my intro, reviewing these new concealers from Covergirl. I'm really excited about them. I honestly don't have that many products from Covergirl, but there's one face product that I talk about all the time with you, and it's their BB CC cream. I can't remember which one. I've used it all up. I might have it here. Oh, here it is. They have new packaging for this now, but this is the Covergirl Clean Matte BB cream and I'm obsessed with it. So I'm excited to kind of start using more face products from Covergirl. So these guys, we're gonna try out today. So I have two shades here. This is in the shade Classic Beige and then Natural Ivory. I think the Classic Beige is likely gonna be the better fit for me. The Natural Ivory is just looking a little bit too pale for me. But we'll see. I might use it for more of a highlight. So this is the Natural Ivory here, and then this is the Classic Beige. I'm just gonna swatch these two for you. One amazing, whoa! Okay, this is neat. The doe foot applicator is ginormous. It very much so resembles the Tarte concealer that everyone loves. Okay, this one here is Classic Beige, so you can see it's a little bit darker, a little bit more neutral, while this one here, which is the Natural Ivory, I think it's pulling more pinks and is quite lighter. So I think I'm gonna go in with this one first to see, and then maybe add a smidgen of the Natural Ivory to highlight, like especially under the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, basically just do what I normally do on one side of the face, and then we can compare. So I like to, as always, start underneath the eyes. This applicator is awesome. Like, so much gets distributed so quickly. I just like to start in the corner, drag it down the side of my nose. I always get a little bit of discoloration in there, and then drag it out. Basically a little triangle. I will do the center of my forehead, and then I kind of fan it out a bit, not too much. And then I go down the bridge of my nose. There's some people that can make a perfect straight line down the bridge of their nose. I don't know how they do it, honestly. I always do a little bit around the corner of my mouth. I get a little bit of darkness. And then lately, oh my goodness, I've been breaking out so much on my chin, like pretty much constantly. There's always one pimple there, which has just been such a pleasure. So I'm just gonna add some here. Now I am gonna grab a touch of the Natural Beige and just put one kind of like little area right in the corner where I have the most darkness under the eyes, and then I'm going to take a smidgen in the center. Reason for that is because now that I've applied Classic Beige, I feel like it's a little bit pink, kind of salmon-y, so I just wanted to add a little bit of this to neutralize that. This is one of my all-time favorite brushes. I get a lot of questions on this guy. This is the Real Techniques angled buffing brush. I'll try and find it and link it below. It is such a great brush for blending out concealer. So I'm just gonna start, I like to start on my chin. It's blending out very nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit in the center of my forehead, blending it out. Just like to tap it, blend it into my foundation so it looks as natural as possible. So far, guys, this is blending out super quickly. It's not dragging, it's not like clinging to anything. So that's really, really great. So I'm gonna blend this out now. So basically what I do is I tap, 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 and I bring it all the way out to my hairline and kind of buff it up and down so there's not like a streak of just brightness. Ooh. So I kind of do that, and then I'll bring it really close on the inner corner of my eye. That's because I wear glasses at night. I usually do wear contacts every day, so I get a little bit of an indentation and darkness in the corner, so I try and brighten that up. And then I'm also gonna take whatever's left. Oh, that blended out like a dream. Wow. Whatever's left, I'm just gonna bring on top onto my eyelid. Wow, wow, wow. Can we see what a difference I'm so happy. Like, the drugstore products that have been launching lately have been just A+. I just can't get enough. So this is one full side. Oh, look at that finish. It's really beautiful. So it is very obvious that this side is looking a lot more put together, a lot brighter, a lot more awake. I love the finish that it's giving. Like, I love the way that my eye looks lifted, just everything. It looks just so good. The concealer really applied nicely. It took pretty much under, I would say, a minute and a half to blend out underneath the eyes, like everywhere that I applied on that one side. So I think that's really great for, you know, usability, because you don't want to be standing there like, or sitting there blending out your concealer for half an hour. It's just crazy talk. And there are some concealers that I find just take a long time to blend out because they're so thick. This one is thick. It is a thicker consistency, but it really does blend nicely. It doesn't give you a hard time whatsoever. It's definitely, in my opinion, full coverage, which I like. So, but the only thing is that a lot of the time with a little bit thicker consistency and full coverage concealers, I'm like looking this way, they tend to crease. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that. So let's just go ahead and do this side of the eye quickly, and then we'll finish the rest of my makeup and then talk about everything. So I'm going to do exactly what I did and just use the classic beige to really apply most of the product. And just do that area too. And then just take a smidgen of the natural ivory just to help brighten up. I really liked that combination. Wow, oh, I'm really enjoying this. Fingers crossed it doesn't crease. So I'm now finally looking a lot more awake, a lot, you know, less tired. So definitely loving that. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, and then come back on and talk a little bit more about the concealer itself, how many shades, price, all that good stuff. So I will see you in 1 minute. Okay guys, I just finished the rest of my makeup and I'm pretty happy with how everything's looking. I'm liking the way the concealer is holding up. It didn't crease at all, and through like even applying not like heavy eyeshadow, I mean I guess it's heavier than what I usually do. I had like barely any fallout, but anything that did kind of fall down I was able to just sweep away really nicely, which tells me that the concealer and the setting powder are working really well together, which is awesome. Yeah, so I have literally no creasing whatsoever. I am not somebody who typically struggles that much with creasing, just note that. But as of right now, I have absolutely no creasing. My under eye is looking really nice. It's not looking dry. It's still looking very nice and bright. Honestly, overall, my whole makeup is really looking nice, so I am very happy with that. But I wanted to talk a little bit further about the concealer, like more logistical things. So yes, I'm absolutely loving it, but there's a few other things that are really awesome about this concealer. So this concealer does have 30 shades in its range, and as I mentioned, I have 2 shades out of that 30, and both of them worked like pretty well for me in combination. If I were to pick another shade, I think I would go in between those 2 shades so that I could kind of just have one instead of having 2 to do essentially the same thing. I would definitely go in between the 2 shades here, that is classic beige and natural ivory, which I think would be the L800. But yeah, I mean 30 shades in a concealer line is really, really great. It's often that we see that people focus so much on having a lot of shades in the foundations and they forget about the concealers. So it's nice to see that 30 shades is available in this concealer, because it is a really good one for the drugstore. Like, I think it's one of the best from the drugstore in my opinion. This one here has launched in May. It is now June, I don't know, first week of June this video is going up. So it should be available in all your local drugstores, Shoppers Drug Mart, Rexall, Walmart, Target. It's available online at Ulta. You're gonna find it. I mean, you're gonna find it wherever you see Covergirl, which is pretty much everywhere. So yeah, it does go for $13.99. I think that's a fairly reasonable price for a concealer. There's some concealers that I'm seeing for 20 bucks now at the drugstore, so $13.99 for a concealer is pretty good. And then of course, like, you're always gonna see like deals at Walmart, for example, which knocks off a couple dollars, which is really nice. I think $13.99 is pretty much the highest that you'll see it at, and then you'll see like some places $10.99, etc., etc. So I always recommend checking out Walmart, because I find that they always have the best deals for makeup products. I wanted to talk about whether it is a dupe or not for this guy. The second I saw the packaging and opened up the wand specifically, I was like, that is very interesting. It looks very similar to the Shape Tape from Tarte, and that is one of the probably most talked about, hyped up concealers on YouTube and Instagram by far. I don't know many people that don't talk about this. I personally do not talk about it on my channel because I use it, it's like my special occasion one. I use it when I go to weddings and stuff like that. It is phenomenal, but it's a little much for every day for me. And since it is a little bit pricier, I just save it for special occasions and I use up my other stuff like during the week because it is heavy duty. I find the consistency of the CoverGirl one a little bit less thick than this one, but I do think that they are very comparable in coverage. Check my description box below and I will let you guys know how the CoverGirl wears throughout the day, and you know, if it creases, how it lasts, does it break up, all that good stuff is going to be in the description box. I will let you guys know. I'm going to wear it for the rest of the day. It is 3 o'clock right now and I'm going out tonight, so I'll be wearing it for quite some time and I will let you guys know. But honestly guys, I really do think that this is going to be a dupe. You guys see that? Like, they're very similar, if not identical. The way that the wand applies the product on the face, it is like seriously the exact same. So very, very interesting. I really think that this is going to be an awesome dupe. So check my description box. I will let you guys know if I really, really do think it is. As of right now, I do think it is. I think it is a dupe. The only thing is the consistency for this one's a little bit lighter, but I actually like that because it makes blending out a lot easier. But anyways, guys, that actually wraps up this review on the CoverGirl Trublend Concealer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you are going to try this concealer, your thoughts. Do you think it's a dupe? Do you like the Tarte Shape Tape? Or are you like, no, CoverGirl's got it? Let me know down below your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and of course, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.